Governor Maura Healey and former Governor Charlie Baker will serve as honorary co-commissioners of Hooplandia this year. The basketball tournament and festival for players of all ages and abilities will take place on the Big E Fairgrounds between June 23rd through the 25th. Both Healey and Baker played varsity basketball at Harvard University, with Healey serving as co-captain of the women's team and actually going on to play professional ball in Austria following her graduation. Baker will not be attending the event in person. Admission to Hooplandia is free for all to attend.